Sub welcomes back to hiding. EDC today is another major event from the ASEC brand for the first time on the whole network. This product has countless videos on the internet how to call it the first launch on the whole network. Because the big event brought today is fully formed. Full set of DLC Gold Edition. On the basis of the original, the AC official was added. The EAN patch and the hilt rotor produced by the product. We install these two accessories, which is actually very simple. First, we need to unscrew the screws at the interval position. Remove the patch from the original spacer, including the pins. Install the EAN patch together with the pins at the thread position. Just screw on the screws. Next is this round handle at the end of the hilt. Let's unscrew it. Just replace the rotor and tighten the screws. But this one in my hand is for proofing. When it is a large item, it will be replaced with a Torx-shaped screw. It will look better. In this way, it becomes a complete body sword of the Master Sword. There are already many EDC toys with a cool appearance. The choice of players is huge. The appearance of ASEC's Master Sword adopts the shape of a Viking sword. Originated around 800 AD, it is a very classic sword-shaped sword in the Viking period, with a smooth waist. It is matched with the sword lattice and hilt to form a cross shape. The scars on the sword warp are full of historical imprints. He has been on the battlefield for a long time, and after the end of the Crusades, it was sought after throughout medieval Europe. The middle of the sword can have the ASEC logo. Then we can almost see the appearance. Next, let's talk about it. The play is pushed into a mechanical structure, and the 9 pig troughs can achieve 8 paragraphs. We cannot press to the end. Let the sword rebound naturally. Repeatedly press to feel the mechanical passage. You can also play as a button after pressing it all the way. If you keep pressing the switch, it is a large button. There is a very small bearing in the rotor, and it's very sensitive. You don't even need to pluck it, just take your hand away. It will spin up at high speed by itself. Very sensitive. You will know when you try it. It's cool. Structurally, this toy is actually very complicated. So we need to open it up and take a look. Unscrew the 3 screws of the key sheath. You can see what the inside looks like. There are a lot of split keys. There are bead groove tracks on both sides of the slot keys. There are also 2 tracks for the Teflon. Springs for rebound and springs for mechanical structures. There is also a pipe-through slot at the bead button. In fact, before the tuning fork patch, the Master Ship also has a tuning fork accessory, which is a tuning fork part of the entire ship. However, this tuning fork cannot be equipped with a rotor. Shaped, the design of the large hollow is adopted, and the sword itself is made into a tuning fork. Let's also change it to see the effect. First, we put the other end of the large spring in the screw. Don't tighten it too tightly here. To adjust the tightness of the screws, install the Teflon track and test it. Don't have too much friction. If the friction is too great, we need to loosen the screws a little more. Then put the small springs and beads into the bead holes and the upper scabbard. Just screw it on again. Let's listen to the effect. This overall tuning fork does have a much louder sound than a tuning fork patch. But personally, I prefer the appearance of the patch to be quieter. But the appearance will be higher. I don't know how you will choose these two feels. So such a big event full of vicissitudes. What do you think? Please leave your thoughts in the comment area. If the video is helpful to your purchasing decision, please also pay attention to it with one click. See you next time.